What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be going over the top 10 most sweatiest skins, and of course this is just my opinion, and you guys may have a different one. So I will be starting at number 10, and going all the way up to number 1. So number 1 being the sweatiest skin, and number 10 being what I think is probably the least sweatiest skin on this list. But if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe with the bell so you don't miss any awesome videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. So starting off, number 10. Now, this one you guys may disagree with me on, but I went the Renegade Raider, and I know, it's a popular skin, but here's why I have it at last place. So like I said, it is a very popular skin, everyone knows the skin. If you don't know the skin, where have you been? But the skin is of course the rarest skin in the game, and that's the reason I have it at last place, is because not everyone has the skin. Now, I feel like all the other skins above this list, you can still get, and that's why I have obviously them above this one. But if it came out like traditionally, like, you know, came out like once a month at least, we'll just say, it would definitely be higher on my list because a lot more people would be buying this skin just because of how like rare it is. We never see it. Well, yeah, we never saw it besides that one time. That's why I have it at last place, because it just does not come out a lot, and I just think it's still a really sweaty skin, but no one ever sees it, and that's its main issue. So that will take us to number 9. Now number 9 is sort of the same case as the Renegade Raider, but not as bad, and that's gonna be the Gold Trooper. Now, the Gold Trooper, a zombie skin, and being a zombie skin makes it a Halloween skin. And not every day is Halloween, so you don't always see the skin out. Now, it of course is still an amazing skin, a very sweaty skin as well. And a lot of people use this skin as their main skin, and you know, it's cool and all. But we never really see it as often as any of the other skins on our list. So that's why I kind of have it lower on my list, but I still really like this skin, and especially the pink style of the skin. That is very sweaty, but I'm not covering that, I'm covering the whole one. But yeah, just so most of these skins are kind of just rarer. You don't really see them as much, but they are still really sweaty skins. And now number 8 is going to be probably the last of the rare type of skins, and these are the skiing skins, specifically the girl one. Now this skin is very sweaty, especially like I would say more like the USA, Canada, but you know, everyone represents their own country and that's fine. But you know, I still feel this skin is very sweaty, but not as popular as a lot of the other skins on this list. And all the skins above this one, I would say, come out regularly. Like, we see them a lot. They're just easy money makers for Epic Games. So Mogul Master is an easy money maker when it comes out, but it definitely does not come out as often as all the other skins. And besides Nick A's bundle, we never really see the skin, which kind of makes it a little more on the rare side, but it still obviously comes out a lot more than Gold Trooper and Renegade Raider. That is of course why I have it above them. So number 8 will be handed to the female ski skin. So now we got over the 3 like more of the rare type skins but still really sweaty. So number 7 is gonna be the soccer skin. Now I know a lot of you guys might be saying, or like you're kind of confused and like, why is he at this one kind of low? And the reason for that is I feel like the soccer skin just isn't as popular as it was anymore. Like back then, this skin used to be really popular. Everyone knew the skin, everyone had it. You know, if you saw a soccer skin, you're like, that's a sweat. And I feel that, you know, it's still kind of the case right now, but I feel they are not as popular as they used to be. So I kind of have the soccer skin a little bit lower, but I still think it's a really good skin and obviously still really sweaty. And I forgot to mention as well, I am excluding all Battle Pass skins. I'm trying to get as skins like almost everyone can get in just item shop. I don't have Renegade Raider on there, but that's besides the point. I just don't want to do Battle Pass skins, because there's a chance that they will never come back ever. And there's a chance Renegade Raider might come back. That's why I have her on there, and not Battle Pass skins. I just want like the sweaty skins to be available for everyone. So now we head into number 6, another sports skin, and that's going to be the golf skin, specifically the pink one. Now this skin is still very, very sweaty, and you guys will notice a lot of these skins on this list don't really go over purple except one, and usually purple and under. And I feel like the main reason for that is because not everyone is spending $20 just to get a skin. So a lot more people will just kind of go the cheaper ones because that's what they can afford. And usually the cheaper ones will just become the more sweaty ones. Often because they're more plain than the more detailed ones. Like you're buying like 2,000 V-Bucks for a really like detailed skin, and you're spending 800 for just sort of a plain skin. So that's why I kind of feel most of these sweaty skins are a little bit more plain and cheaper. So going back to the golf skin, I got a little off topic right there. Now this skin is a really good skin, and it does pair well with the golf pickaxe, which is still a really sweaty pickaxe. So most people will use those in a combo, and I feel most of the golf stuff in this game are all sweaty. So it kind of makes sense why the golf skin will be up here. So now we got the top 5. So number 5. Now this one, it's kind of hard to place on this list, but I have the superhero skin, specifically the female ones. And the reason I was commentating this one is because it is 2,000 V-Bucks, and not everyone is spending 2,000 for a skin, especially how it got nerfed, and it lost, like, all its, like, you know, you can't do black and black and white and white. I know a lot of people hated that, but besides that, I still feel a lot of people still use the skin. I feel like most people just don't even care that it got that nerf and just are still going to use it no matter what. So that is why I'm putting this skin on this list. But I do think it's still a really sweaty skin, especially you can just kind of give her like no hair and just kind of make her just completely plain. I know a lot of people definitely did that back then. Like, everyone used to have all black. It was really annoying. And that was kind of like sort of a cheat, if you will, because it would make it harder to see. So everyone bought this skin. Like, I mean everyone. So, like, you know, superhero, easy top 5. Even though it does kind of lean more to the expensive side and it did get the nerf, I still think no matter that, it is still very sweaty. So number 4 is going to be Ruby. Nah, I didn't know what to do if I wanted to add both rubies on here, like including the summer ruby or just normal ruby. But I think I'm just going to add both because they're both still like very sweaty, and I think they both land in the same place. And it would just kind of be useless to have both of them on here and take one of these skins off. So we got the 2 rubies. And these skins are still very, very good. I see a lot of these, but compared to the top 3, I definitely wouldn't see them as much. So as you guys can see on screen, Ruby, you know, nice red skin, pretty plain though. And you know, most of these skins on this list will be pretty plain for the most part. 'Cause I think it kind of helps with like frame rate and how like your game will kind of like react to like fast moving. It won't take as long to load the skin. So that's why most of the skins on here are a little bit you know, plain, boring, but still really sweaty. So Ruby does happen to be one of those skins, and I don't really see a problem with it. I do like the red on the skin, and it does look very nice, and I can definitely see why it's sweaty. Top 3 now. So number 3 is going to be Siren. Now this is Benji Fishy's skin, and I think that's where most of the popularity came from for this skin. Just seeing like, you know, like a top tier player just kind of playing with this skin definitely makes all the other kids want to use it. And you know, that is what happened. They all flocked to the Siren skin. I think mostly the second style of the Siren skin, which is just the sort of like the North style with the gray. And you know, everyone wore the skin. It was very, very popular. Comes on his locker bundle, so it is basically his skin. But you know, of course, a lot of people use this skin. And this is kind of where it got hard to rank these skins, because these skins, the top 3 ones, are all super popular, and it was just kind of hard to place these ones. But I did have to put Siren at number 3 because it is more expensive than the top 2. I'm sure you guys know what the top 2 are going to be. It's pretty obvious. But Siren, being the expensive out of those 3, came in 3rd place compared to them. So that leads us to Crystal in 2nd place. And Crystal is another one of those skins that is just insanely sweaty. Like, this skin and the one in 1st place are just so like extremely overused and sweaty. It's just so like annoying. You see about 10 of these in every lobby, and it pisses you off when you see it. Like, let's be real. You see one of these crystals and you're just like, oh my gosh. You have someone who doesn't get out the game and they play for probably 25 hours a day for 27 days a week. You know, I know that's not even possible, but they somehow make it popular. But they somehow make it possible. And that's just like, you know, you see a crystal, they haven't got off the game, they're sweaty. They edit probably 15 edits a millisecond. So it's pretty crazy when you see one of these guys. Now before we get to number 1, I do want to give an honorable mention to the fish stick. Now I know a lot of you guys may be thinking, you know, fish stick's like not a meme skin, but then you also do have that other half of people who just kind of like actually use the skin sweaty. Like, a lot of people actually use the fish stick pretty sweaty, and a lot just use it as like a troll skin. That's why I didn't want to put it on this list, but I did want to give it an honorable mention for just kind of still being one of the sweatier skins. 1st place, I'm guessing you guys probably saw from the beginning. It's gonna be Aura. Like, we all saw this one coming. Aura, you know, 800 skin. I definitely think that's like one of the main factors for this skin, why it's so popular, is it was 800. So not as expensive for people to purchase. But Aura, you know, it does have its reason to be sweaty. It does have 2 styles for a green skin, which is, you know, pretty impressive because not every green skin pulls that off. Usually just one style. And Aura, you know, as soon as it came out, it already blew up. This skin, whenever you see this skin, I swear there's probably about 40 of these in a lobby. It's just so insane. And I swear, I'm pretty sure Epic Games brings this skin out before every battle pass to just try and bring in as much money as they can, because they know as soon as they bring this skin out, you have probably about like 20 people buying it every like as soon as it comes out, and over time they probably make probably $1,000 just off the Aura skin. So imagine how many times they bring this skin out and make $1,000. They can bring it out every shop, and it's just still rank in so much money because everyone's trying to buy this skin. But it definitely, there's so many auras you see everywhere, and it's just definitely deserves its place as number 1 on the list. But you know, that is my list. I'm not saying any of these skins on this list are bad for being sweaty. I'm just saying they're sweaty. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe with the bell so you never miss any videos. I'll see you guys in the next video.